Fang Yangyong addresses the assembled crowd. Everyone gather. From now on, we're returning to Sichuan. As the group prepares to leave, Tong Mi is approached by the crystallized form of Baek Shurian, the child who inherited the blood of the Ice Palace. She hears a voice say, "Hoth. These words are only for you to hear," Tommy says, startled. "So don't be startled and listen." "Not yet. There's no need for commotion. I'll die soon. Although things turned out this way. Because our intentions differed, my desire to rebuild the Ice Palace was sincere," Baek Shurian's voice says as two glowing objects, a circular jade and a crystalline diamond, materialize in front of Tang Mirio. "Please take care of these two treasures for me. Especially if you know the Nyan woman the Alliance leader mentioned. Make sure to give them to her." "What are these supposed to be?" Baek Shurian's voice trembled. "They are the water jade and the 10,000-year ice crystal. I wish I could explain in detail, but time doesn't seem to permit it." The cracks in her crystalline form began to spread. "Child of the Ice Palace, I have made many mistakes. My attempts to make amends gradually drove me into a corner, leading to today's situation. However, I have no regrets. All my choices were solely for the Ice Palace." Baek Shurian's voice faded, her crystalline form crumbling into dust. "I hope that you, my final choice, will become the hope of the Ice Palace." Tang Yangyong looked at the two treasures in his hands. It's hard to fully trust, but it feels too strange to be a trap left by a dying person. I'll respect your legacy, but I'm not doing it for the Ice Palace. I've always been a member of the Sichuan Tang family. 2 days later, the scene. A scene unfolds in a grand, ornate building nestled in the mountains, the headquarters of the Sichuan Righteous Alliance. The remaining key members of the righteous factions have gathered here after the war with the 3 demonic families. An unnamed leader addresses the assembly. "Though we face several crises, I am glad to see you all alive. The reason I've gathered you all here is to share the current situation and respond to what comes next." He continues. "Master Gokun of the Kunlun sect and Toes Tijo are still recovering. I don't see anyone representing the Manhwa sect." Okan, the leader of the Zhongnam sect, explains, "The Manhwa sect's leader, Haku, was killed by the Dark Lord of Destruction. It seems Hakun is deeply hurt by the news of Haku's death. I will convey the situation to the Zhongnam sect on their behalf." A question is then posed to Okan. "But didn't you say the Manhwa sect leader would inform us first? Please share the current status." John replies, "With those present here, I'll do that. Then I'll report on the current situation." While Manshun destroyed the Shaolin Temple, Golden Spirit, who surpassed the skills of the sect's leaders, the Dark Lord of Destruction gained the upper hand in the war between righteousness and evil by annihilating Shaolin. After that, the entire 3 demonic families mobilized, and battles broke out across the Central Plains. General Jiads in Shaanxi, Maiden and Jiangnan clashed with the Shangji Hua family. There were some casualties, but we repelled the extreme demon masters of the Hua family. Golden Spirit, who surpassed the skills of the sect leaders, was purged by the Lord, possibly as the reason for defeat. The forces of the Gediguo family that invaded Sichuan, along with the Great Spirit demon Gonchanak and Silver Wolf, who had skills similar to Golden Spirit, simultaneously invaded the Tang family. And the Tang family. But the alliance leader who returned just in time defeated them one by one. The main forces of the Gediguo family were annihilated. The remnants of the Guo family were wiped out due to the betrayal of Bu Ryan, the Ice Snow faction master from the Fujian Li family. Subsequently, the alliance leader went to Gyu and eliminated the Ice Snow faction master. According to intelligence, after this incident, the Fujian Li family has gone into hiding. Javan summarizes, in other words, at this point, the 3 demonic families have been virtually wiped out. General Jajal adds, "The only real threat remaining is the Dark Lord of Destruction, Yan Zhonghe. Just one person." After a few days of reorganization, and once Toistcho and Goku join us, one of the members begins, "Wait, certainly if we combine our forces, we can win. But if we've been through all these sacrifices and gathered here to fight, about that alliance leader, how much do you all know about him? I apologize if this sounds rude. Dark ruler level martial artists from the 3 demonic families who were as strong as the sect leaders. We clearly felt the dark energy surrounding our various crises. Something was definitely supporting them. I'm sure everyone here felt it, too, but we don't understand how he's been able to look forward until now." Her eyes glow with a mystical blue light. His past may be unclear, but realistically, including myself, those of us here are powerless in a confrontation with the Dark Lord of Destruction. I was incompetent in the duel against Man Chanju. We need the belief that following you is enough. Woken adds, he's probably reached a realm that only exists in legends. The realm of transcending demonhood. Perhaps even beyond that. Transcending demonhood. That's essentially a realm beyond human, isn't it? One of the members asks. I'm sorry I can't live up to your expectations, but I don't know how strong I am either. However, I don't think I've defeated extreme demon masters so far because I'm stronger. I won because they were battles I had to win. Wyotgun looks at Yeongdong. Despite the grave statements, Yeongdong conceals his energy and shows no wavering in his eyes. Jawoon continues, before the three demonic families moved, the alliance leader and I went to Qinghai to help the Kongdong and Kunlun sects. At that time, this monk was injured and returned first. But the alliance leader headed alone to the Tianshan Mountains in Xinjiang, and he single-handedly exterminated the entire heavenly demon sect and its leader. The others are stunned. The heavenly demon sect that had been opposing the 9 sects for ages, defeated by one person alone. One of the members says, if that's true, then this person, like the Dark Lord of Destruction, is someone for whom the number of high-level masters is meaningless. Jawoon asks, how do you feel after hearing about the alliance leader's achievements? I hope it somewhat eases your pessimistic thoughts. I didn't mean to sound discouraging, Master, Jawoon replies. On the contrary, if we hold on to only vague hope, everyone will be put in danger. Now, let me continue. General Jugul says, facing our final enemy, we must unite and move as one. According to our spies, the Lord has disappeared from Shangxi and vanished without a trace. However, with all 3 demonic families collapsed, there's only one place he could go, the Dark Lord of Destruction's initial base. It must be the former Murim Alliance headquarters. Jawoon declares, as soon as our main forces finish regrouping, we'll gather first at Zhexian Mountain. Then we'll head to Wuhan. This will be, her expression turns grim, our final battle against the demonic forces. The scene shifts to the Dark Lord of Destruction's headquarters in Wuhan, the former Murim Alliance headquarters. Yan Zhonghuk sits on a broken throne, surrounded by the bodies of his fallen enemies. They're all dead, he says to himself. Great Spear Demon, Gun Chano. Not just Silver Wolf, the entire Gujun Guk family was wiped out. And even the Ice and Snow Clan Master, Bag Su Rion. What is the Fujian Liu family doing? Well, about that. One of his subordinates stammers. Wasn't there a rumor about the demonic Adam of the Fujian Liu family, Liu Supan, having an affair with the 10,000 gold ghost, Kang Yin? Whether that was true or not, as soon as the news of the Ice and Snow Clan Master's death spread, the Fujian Liu family emptied out within a day. Both of them completely disappeared. The subordinate continues, my lord, I apologize for reporting this, but due to repeated defeats, everyone has fled. I am the only demonic person left. What should we do now? Yan Zhonghuk throws his head back and laughs. Those who enjoyed power under my name have not only been defeated, but have also fled. The only remaining demonic person is a third, rate like you. So there's no one useful left. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. He holds up his hand, a blue light glowing at his fingertips. Although the 3 demonic families and the demon elders have all been defeated, the extreme demonic soul restoration grand technique, I can just replenish my forces to face those orthodox sect bastards, Yan Zhonghuk says with a sinister smile. His subordinate trembles in fear, as the ground begins to shake violently. Ooh, he exclaims, stumbling back. What is this? Coffins rise from the ground. As they emerge from the earth, Yan Zhonghuk's eyes glow with an eerie blue light. He senses the presence of 5 people. It's not 30 like my father had, but quality matters more than quantity. The 5 coffins open, revealing mummified figures within. With a sinister smile, Yan Zhonghuk addresses them. From now on, you 5 are my swords.